Today we're going over stories of people who became real-life anti-heroes when they were pushed too far. Phulan Devi. It's the 1960s, and in a field along the Yamuna River in rural India, a 10-year-old girl named Phulan Devi and her sister are sitting eating chickpeas straight off the plants. They're hungry, and this used to be their family's land, so technically they're just eating their own food. But there's just one problem. Years ago, Phulan's uncle and his son stole this land from her father by bribing the village leader to change the land records. Because Phulan's family is from one of the lowest in India's caste system, there was nothing they could do to fight back. Eventually, her cousin finds them in his field, and he orders them to leave. Phulan refuses, and enraged by her defiance, her cousin beats her unconscious. Phulan's family reports this to the village leader, but instead of justice, he orders their entire family to be beaten as punishment. Her parents are terrified she's gonna get them all killed, so they make a decision. They arrange a marriage for her to a man named Putilal. He's 3 times her age, and immediately after the marriage, he wants to get freaky with this literal child, which is super gross. Phulan refuses his advances and eventually gets sick with measles. She bounces around between relatives for a while before ending up back in her home village. For some reason, when she returns, the village leader's son decides he's in love with her, but she rejects his advances. His ego can't take the bruising, so he bruises her in another violent beating. Her family sends her back to live with Putilal, but I guess the guy couldn't wait and he had gone and married someone else. He keeps Phulan around for a few more years, and she is abused by both husband and wife, until finally, he just abandons her near a river. Phulan again finds her way back to her home village in 1979, only to discover her cousin destroying her family's crops. This pisses her off, so she picks up a stone and throws it at him, hitting him in the face. The police are called, and she is arrested. In custody, the cops beat her and violate her sexually. When they're done with her, they just let her go. Now, all of this is so horrible it's hard to believe it's true, but somehow it just keeps getting worse. Next, she's then kidnapped by a group of bandits led by a man named Babu. He treats her like property and forces himself on her sexually, and beats her into submission. For Phulan, life was nothing but pain and misery. But it's at this lowest of lows, when all hope seems lost, that the most unexpected thing happens. The gang's second in command, a man named Vikram, actually starts to feel something for Phulan. He asks Babu to stop treating her that way. Babu laughs in his face, so Vikram murders him and takes control of the gang. For maybe the first time in her entire life, someone treats Phulan like a human being. She and Vikram fall madly in love. He trains her in how to shoot a rifle, and together they start leading